Good evening. Is the screen visible? We are good. Um, able to, yes, yes. Perfect. Let's start it off today. Hope you're doing well. Today we are on session 7 of the Soul Wealth Activation Program. And let's get into the session. Uh, if you recall, last session we've spoken about spiritual awakening and intuition and abundance from the source. Why it is important that in spirituality it is critical for us to connect with a belief of divine, and how do divine help us in getting our manifestation. Connection with divine and alignment is critical, and we have looked at alignment of divine with the third chakra activation. For more information, go back to the recorded session on the YouTube. Then we ended up looking at strengthening spiritual trust, third eye perspective. We didn't do assessment as such there, but we ended up looking at you know what are the pluses and minuses of third eye perspectives. In case it is blocked, what you are supposed to do. We looked at rituals which can open up your third eye perspective, and we also looked at gratitude journal in case of third eye perspective. Then we went ahead of doing an EFT exercise and a Hoponopono for wealth creation. And we subsequently closed the topic with magnetizing wealth through divine co-creation, and why it is important, how we can co-create wealth, and what is the magic of getting in divine connection is what we looked at. Okay. So that's what the essence of session of recap yesterday. Today we are on day 7. In 3 days, we are going to close our soul wealth activation program. Today, we are talking about frequency shifting, reality jumping, and so on and so forth. So, if you recall the fundamental aspects of it, how we covered and what is it, why the alignment seems to be different, there are multiple perspectives which we'll have to look forward to. Okay. The multiple perspectives which we have to look forward to, and that's what we looked at. 1 minute, guys. Okay. Just a second. Okay. Okay. So today we are talking about frequency shifting, reality jumping, and quantum scripting is what we look forward for the sessions. But before we move forward, let's go ahead and understand. Let's do a Ho'oponopono prayer before we move forward. I want you all to close your eyes and bring your awareness to the present. Don't open your eyes until we complete the entire exercise. Now let's close your eyes. Forget about anything and everything, the meetings you're having going likely to have, the children you will have to feed, the work which you have to finish after this call. Forget everything. I want you all to place one hand on your heart, another on your lower abdomen. Take a deep breath in and exhale slowly with your mouth. Let's do it the second time. Take a deep breath from your nose, exhale it slowly with your mouth. One last step. Take a full breath. Exhale it slowly. Now say silently, today I am ready to release what no longer serves my wealth, my worth, and my identity. To the divine creator, source within you, I acknowledge the existence of beliefs, memories, and emotional imprints related to money, worth, struggle, fear, guilt, or scarcity. Whether these patterns stem from your childhood, my past experience, my family, my ancestors, or even past lives. I now take full responsibility for carrying this energy within me. To my parents, to my ancestors, to everyone in my lineage who struggled, suffered, or feared money. I see your pain and I honor your journey. However, I now chose to release this burden. I'm not here to repeat the same story. I'm here to transform it. Slowly repeat the following. I'm sorry for holding on to this pain and pattern. Please forgive me for continuing this unconscious cycle. Thank you for giving me the awareness to change. I love you for healing this part of me now. I now release all vows of struggle, the belief that money is hard, all the guilt around receiving, all the shame around wealth, all fear of losing money, and the mindset of survival, all patterns of self sabotage and scarcity thinking. I chose safety, I chose expansion. Visualize a vibrant leg light at your root chakra, at the end of your spine. It is expanding as you speak. I'm safe with money. I'm supported by life. I'm grounded, stable, secure. Money flows to me because I'm safe to receive. I trust myself to hold and grow wealth. To the energy of money, if I have ignored you, feared you, disrespected you, misused you, or pushed you away, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I now welcome you as a sacred partner in my life. Money supports me, and money flows with love and respect. I'm no longer the version of me who struggles. I'm the one who breaks the pattern. I'm the one who creates abundance and change my family's financial destiny. Wealth is safe for me. Receiving is natural for me, and expansion is my new norm. Everything that was heavy is now released. Everything that was blocked is now flowing. I trust this process, I trust my transformation, and so it is. Whenever you are ready, open your eyes. Let us proceed with EFT topping. Uh, Saraswati, you can switch on your video. Vinay knows it already, so it's fine. You'll have to look how we are doing it. Okay, let's start with courageous choice. Even though I have been holding on to the fear and guilt around money, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Repeat with me. Even though I have been holding on to the fear and guilt around money, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I have been holding on to fear and guilt around money, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. EFT tapping. Let's do it. This is releasing limiting money energy on the eyebrows. There is never enough. There is never enough. There is never enough. Side of the eyes. I've carried this belief for so long. I've carried this belief for so long. I've carried this belief for so long. Under the eye. Money feels like stress, guilt, and fear. Under the nose. I feel pressure to have more. I feel pressure to have more. I feel pressure to have more. On the chin, and shame when I don't, and shame when I don't, and shame when I don't. On the collarbone, part of me feels unworthy of receiving fully. Part of me feels unworthy of receiving it fully. Underarm, maybe I inherited this energy from my family. Maybe I inherited this energy from my family. Maybe I inherited this energy from my family. Top of the head, and it's okay. I'm ready to let it go now. And it's okay. I'm ready to let it go now. And it's okay. I'm ready to go. Let it go now. Take a deep breath. Release. Take a deep breath. Release. Let's move on to the second phase, emotional alchemy and forgiveness. On the eyebrows, I forgive myself for believing money was bad or unsafe. I forgive myself for believing money was bad or unsafe. I forgive myself for believing money was bad or unsafe. Side of the eye. I forgive my past for shaping these beliefs. I forgive my past for shaping these beliefs. I forgive my past for shaping these beliefs. Under the eye. I forgive my family struggles. They did their best. I forgive my family struggles. They did their best. I forgive my family struggles. They did their best. Under the nose. I chose to remember I'm safe now. I chose to remember I'm safe now. I chose to remember I'm safe now. On the chin. I can create a new story. I can create a new story. I can create a new story. Collarbone. I'm releasing fear. I'm releasing shame. I'm releasing fear. I'm releasing shame. I'm releasing fear. I'm releasing shame. Underarm. I'm releasing guilt around receiving. I'm releasing guilt around receiving. I'm releasing guilt around receiving. Top of the head. I'm clearing all the blocks to the divine abundance. I'm clearing all the blocks to the divine abundance. I'm clearing all the blocks to the divine abundance. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Let's move on. The final one. Instilling the new wealth identity. On the eyebrows, I'm ready to receive with joy. I'm ready to receive with joy. I'm ready to receive with joy. Side of the eyes, I'm a magnet for aligned wealth. I'm a magnet for aligned wealth. I'm a magnet for aligned wealth. Under the eye, I love abundance to flow through me. 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 Under the nose, money supports my purpose. Money supports my purpose. Money supports my purpose. Chin, I'm worthy of ease, support, and success. I'm worthy of ease, support, and success. I'm worthy of ease, support, and success. On the collarbone, wealth is my birthright. Wealth is my birthright. Wealth is my birthright. Wealth is my birthright. Under the arm, I chose to trust the flow of money. I chose to trust the flow of money. I chose to trust the flow of money. Top of that, I am wealthy in love, joy, and opportunities. I am wealthy in love, joy, and opportunities. I am wealthy in love, joy, and opportunities. Take a deep breath. Last statement. I now activate my soul wealth frequency. I'm open, I'm aligned, I'm ready. I now activate my soul wealth frequency. I'm open, I'm aligned, I'm ready. I now activate my soul wealth frequency. I'm open, I'm aligned, I'm ready. Stay with this thought. Let the thought sink in. Stay with the thought. Okay. Let's move on to the next one. All right. Now, the topics today, what we are covering is we are covering on, we will be covering on, quantum manifestation, what it means. We talk about reality jumping. What is the reality jumping? Why are we doing what we are doing? We talk about that. Quantum scripting. These are new topics, but I'll make you guys comfortable, guys. This is very important. I'll make you all comfortable. And the reason why we are doing what we are doing, I'll explain it to you guys. And last, we will go ahead magnetizing the wealth. Okay. We will do one small exercise as well for you all. Okay. The first and foremost thing is quantum manifestation. What you do till now. Okay. Till now, what we have looked at till now, if you look at the flow of the session, we started our session with what are our problem statements? What sort of issues we have with money? Then we ended up healing our money. Then we ended up yesterday aligning ourselves with the Supreme Connect. Today we are connecting with divine energy and spiritual energy. And today the objective is to become what we think we should become. So the intention for us to get going is I'm ready to receive what I have been asking for. So in your mind and thought, what you have been thinking already, what you wish to receive, what is already created is already passed on to the universe. And that's what you are looking forward to. In manifestation, people talk, it's attracting wealth by means of it, but it's not attracting the wealth, guys. It's about becoming naturally the person who wants to hold that wealth. If you're thinking that you want to be in that job earning 25,000 salary per month, then you already start becoming like a 25,000 guy, which means that you keep attending the sessions, you keep polishing yourself, you keep attending the latest trends in the market. So you equip yourself to be already the guy who is like a 25,000 guy. Or if you are drawing 5 lakh salary or per month, you'll already be thinking about the business. Where do your business comes, how do you manage people, where do you add revenue, all that you keep thinking and see, you're not attracting it. You're already embodying whatever it is all about. So that's what we talk about. If you recall, in the day one and day two of the sessions, in day one and day two of the session, that's what we started looking at, our session plan. Awareness hygiene created. Day three to day five, we talked about clearing karma, emotions, and belief systems is what we cleared. Now, on day six, we started about divine energy, the connection with the divine energy. And today we are moving into healing mode, which is receiving mode of quantum manifestation. So we just covered, guys, Hoponopono prayer and EFT. Now we are on quantum manifestation. I want you guys to experience what quantum manifestation is before getting into the theory. Theory, anyone can know, but experiencing it is what matters the most. I want you guys to close your eyes and relax for a few seconds. Just close your eyes and relax for a few seconds. And today we are getting into quantum reality or quantum manifestation is what we are getting into. I want you all to switch on your cameras if possible, and we will start this exercise. Give me a thumbs up once you are there, and we will start the exercise. All right. Saraswati and Vinay, are you guys ready? All right. Let's start with it. First, close your eyes. Take a normal breathing. Relax. Breathe completely all your anxiety, all your thoughts for the day. Just relax yourself. Drop your shoulders down. Soften your jaws. Don't bite it. Just relax. Light. Open your mouth. Feel the present moment. If you're sitting on the chair, keep your legs on the floor. Feel the floor. Feel the floor. Feel the moment. You are now only you are there. No disturbances around you. Yourself. You can feel the space around. You can feel the ground underneath you. Your own breath. You can hear your heartbeat. You are now entering into the field of infinite possibilities. Keep your eyes closed. Feel everything once again. You are slowly entering into the field of infinite possibilities, the quantum field. In here, time does not exist. Every version of you, past, present, and future, coexist now. All three you can see now. In front of you, imagine a glowing doorway. This is a portal to your quantum self, the version of you who already have wealth, freedom, clarity, and confidence you have been calling in. As you walk towards this doorway, leave behind doubt, scarcity, overthinking, or effort. Now, step through the doorway. You are completely a different version altogether. Feel how it shifts your posture, your breath, your energy. Be in your future state. What do you believe about money? How do you carry yourself? What choices do you make? What am I no longer available for? Check how you speak, lead, and walk into the room. Notice the colors, sounds, people. Soak into it. Your nervous system is calibrating a new timeline. Experience your new self. Take a moment to lock into this version with a word or a symbol. Perhaps a phrase like I'm free, I'm overflown, it's done. Repeat it to yourself. Feel the truth, how entirely it ripples through your body. The version of you exists now, not in the future. You're not chasing this life, you are claiming it. When you are ready, bring back your attention or identity back with you. Take a deeper breath, breathe out wealth, wisdom, and power, and gently open your eyes. You have shifted your belief systems, you have changed yourself. Once you come back to the room, I want you to write these questions. Once you are ready, take your journal, write down answers to these questions. What did I feel when I stepped into quantum self? What did I feel when I stepped into quantum self? What belief about money no longer belongs to me? What is one action? What is one action I can take today from my new identity? All three questions you have written down. You write your responses to these three questions, then give me a thumbs up. We'll move on to the next one. You have to write it now.
Can you repeat first question?
Yes. What did I feel when I stepped into my quantum self? Saraswati, I hope you have written questions, Vinay.
Second one.
Second one is all about what belief about money no longer belongs to me. All right. Are you guys done? We are moving on. We are going into quantum manifestation. What does quantum manifestation talks about, guys? Quantum manifestation always talks about that you don't chase. You become what you want to become. That's what quantum manifestation is all about. And we talk about quantum leap happening, that we'll come back to future identity shift. But before that, in quantum manifestation, what basically happens is reality exists in now. You just in the in the session which you have done while ago, which is called quantum scripting, when you have done while ago, you will realize that time is not linear in quantum. In quantum field, there is no past, there is no future. Only now exists. Remember this very carefully. Every version of yours is already exist in the universe. That if you are broke exists, if you are billionaire exists, if you are 10x abundant also exists. The reality of quantum is all about you, when you are in, not so abundant thinking exist, when you become billionaire exist, when you become 10x abundant exist. You have to choose what you want to choose. That's a reality of life. Because you don't have to build that version, you simply tune into that version. So people have beliefs that I'm a billionaire, I want to have this amount, that amount. You already have that amount. That's how you have to behave. Then only it happens, because the reality is now. That's how the universe treats it. And you'll have to align with the version of who already has it. Like I mentioned to you, manifestation is not about wishing, guys. I wish to have this, I wish to have that. No, it's an embodiment of it. That's how it exists. Okay. So if you want to be a wealthy businessman or wealthy version of you who wants to be there, you have to set that healthy boundaries for yourself. You have to speak in their language. You have to spend money in their language. You have to set boundaries in their language. Then only it happens, because identity is nothing but the fastest path to get results. So you need to have that billionaire, millionaire identity to get there. That's the reason we talk about 5x identity, where unless you are a 5x identity, you will not able to believe what you have achieved. The more you are aware of your future version, the faster your reality shifts to accommodate it. So you have to believe in each cell of your body in order to be there, or else nothing will work out for you. The future is not force, guys. Future is always greater than the force. Remember that. Because energy leads and results flow. Yesterday we connected, right? It's all about magic. You cannot outwork the misaligned frequency, guys. It's not a magic that you'll take the misaligned frequency and get done, because action without belief will just become exhaustion. Okay, you need to have an alignment, then only manifestation will happen with ease. And the emotion you carry always broadcast your reality before. If you are sad, if you are angry, if you are lack, the same thing communicates across. So you have to be vibrating in that zone of energy all the time. Imagine someone walks into the room, confident, joy, and fill and clear. What does you think about it? They don't have to talk about their abundant. The nature only will talk about that they're abundant. That's what the essence is all about. And that energy is what you will have to carry. The billionaire's energy is what you will have to carry out all the time. Okay. So one of the fundamental aspects which happens in here is, if you want to get into the leap of your wealthy self of yours, you will just have to believe, abandon the status quo, that logical mind of thought process, and trust the process even before evidence shows up. And that's the reason I keep asking you guys to write journaling, gratitude, and all, because that's where your reality unshapes. Okay. If you want to visualize wealth, you have to visualize that you are someone who is a future self, that you are in those cars. You have to feel the leathers and luxuries of posh cars. You have to feel that you are in posh residences. You have to feel it. And feeling will not happen at feeling, guys. You have to literally get going with that zone of, being in that area, or else things will not work for you. You'll have to see how they speak, how they walk, what sort of clothes they wear, what sort of language they wear, what sort of habits they have in the future. You have to anchor their energies in the belief system, and that's what happens, because the world reflects not what you desire, but what you are. If you're already thinking like a billionaire, you become like a billionaire. If you have a thoughts of, uncleaning your wounds, you will still be there, only clearing your wounds. You will not move forward direction, because you are operating from disbelief. You are operating from fear. You are operating from lack. Then your future self will not come back, because the moment you start looking at all these fears, guilt, anger, and all will come back, and thereby you will not move forward. This we already talked about, right? Future is not equal to force and all that stuff. Okay, so to manifest wealth, you must become the person who already lives the abundant life. This is what my mentor Joe Dispenza talks about it. Okay, the reality of it is what is called quantum scripting. What do we talk about quantum scripting, guys? Quantum scripting is nothing but we experienced it while ago. I wanted to, before teaching theory, I wanted you all to experience it. So, so quantum scripting is an identity reprogramming, guys. This is not regular, and this also can be done in journaling. Quantum scripting can also be done in journaling. People who are writing journaling note this very clearly. Okay, this people write journal, people talk about gratitude, people talk about I only guide you guys, people talk about writing future needs and all. So when you're doing regular journaling, identity activation will not happen. So when you're doing quantum scripting, you have to go one step forward in quantum scripting. You are not talking about your current self in that. You are talking about the version who lives in a different world altogether, in different life altogether. If you are writing your journal, you will have to think about writing that you are already a 10x self. Or probably Saraswati, when she writes, she will always think writing that she already set up a school. She's a principal of that school. She's talking to parents. She's in that sort of a reality of the world. Then only this happens. And if she's set in that reality of the world, she will start tuning what is required for that position to be there. And in that position, you will start reflecting on. For example, you are aspiring to become a CEO of a firm. How will you aspire to be a CEO of the firm? CEO requires certain sort of, characterism, certain qualifications, certain skills CEO possesses. In that processing, you will have to lose some of the things and you have to gain some of the things. So you will think like a CEO instead of an employee. Then your perspectives will change because in order to be a CEO, your perspectives of things will change. For example, if Vinay wants to be a software engineer in a bigger IT firm, his thought process will have to evolve aligned to that. If Vinay wants to become a program manager, his thought, his vision, his skills, his alignment, everything will have to align. So that is the quantum scripting happens. So in this script, you have to imagine that you're already that sort of a 5x version of yours. And you speak from it, you walk from it, and your language must lead your life. And that's what happens. Most of the people come back to me and say that, how will this happen? So this will happen when you're thinking that you're already a billionaire. Your act, your thought, your alignment, your vision, everything has to align it. And we will have to use vivid sensory details to impress the subconscious mind. What does that mean? That means that the subconscious mind doesn't respond to logic, guys. It responds to emotion and imaginary. You have to feel the emotion of getting in there. You have to hear what your daughters are talking about it, what your friends talk about it when you get that sort of a position, when you are in that 5x self. The more you see, the more you smell, the more you hear, you will feel the version of your abundant self. You'll have to activate all your senses to be there. How that real world comes in. So the more real, the more energy field you are activating, guys. That's what it's all about. So people call, right? Kids dreaming it. How will your kid dream about it? Kid expects that it's already there with her. That's how you have to imagine. You have to have a kid mind to go there. Whenever you are sitting right now in your abundant life, what is sent in there? What sort of a sound are you hearing? What sort of a people are you interacting with? What is the lifestyle you are going in? With whom are you interacting with? Where are you spending your time in? All that defines your sensory, vivid sensory information. That's how you have to fill in your details. Then feel as you write. When you are writing quantum scripting journaling, you have to feel as you write. What I meant by it is the emotion behind your writing charges its frequency. When you script with gratitude, excitement, and presence, You don't have time for anything. Hence, day before yesterday, I was telling Murthy that you write gratitude book as you not write any other book as such. You're writing gratitude as if you're experiencing gratitude. That is a sacred time for you. You'll have to feel, you'll have to immerse, you'll have to smell, you'll have to feel. That day when you are doing it 100% with all senses on, then the real gratitude comes over from it. Then it's like a picture. You are imagining everything in the picture. You become magnet for what you feel it consistently. That's what it all means. So don't just describe it, guys. Most of the feel people describe it that I want to be a billionaire. You description will not work. All that will work is imagination. Imagination to the extent of feeling it real, as if you're already having it, as if you're already living it, as if you're positioned about it. That's what is the truth is all about. Scripting opens new timelines, guys. That's the essence part. What sort of a timelines opens in? There is infinite versions of you. Remember, when you are writing this, gratitude book, there are multiple versions comes over there. The one version that is already broke. Your emotion talks about it logically that you don't have that. Gone, waste. The one talks about that you are abundant, but you are playing small. The one that talks about unstoppable, but you are stopping yourself. All that will go away in it. Every word you write is you are creating a path and you are becoming the version of it, guys. Whatever feeling, you are writing a billionaire, but you are feeling pessimistic at heart. The moment you write a book, you will feel that, oh my God, there is a cost which is coming up. How will I solve this off? There is a money payment which have to happen. How will I do it? You are gone. You are not in that zone at all. Things will not work for you. Scripting always should open new timelines. And your story becomes your structure, guys, because your thoughts becomes your beliefs. Whatever you think is what you believe in. Belief create your identity. Your identity is what you have built in for years together, guys. And identity shapes your behavior. So your behavior comes from your identity. One moment you talk about billionaire, second moment you are talking about saving money. It will not correlate. You are not in that zone of it because your behavior attracts results. So if your behavior is incorrect, incongruence, you will not attract because the general entry is not a page. You're writing it as a diary. It will not work. Diaries will go away, but you will not get results. Remember, it's a program, it's a reprogramming your destiny. God has given you that script in your hands, saying you write your own destiny. So you go back, write your destiny, and still struggle, which means that whatever you write in a diary, you are just writing it without belief. Because your DNA is what you'll have to feel. Okay. So, power prompts. You'll have to start visualizing this, guys. I woke up this morning in my dream house, and what happened? You dream about it. I checked my account and I saw what? Clients love working with me because I just received a message from the universe. What it says. I just received a letter from Accenture with 25K salary in it. I received a bonus, a special bonus after cracking this. That's what I am visualizing it. That's how you have to closely visualize it. Unless you do that, you will not be able to get things done, guys. Are you with me? Are you guys with me? Saraswati, Vinay, are you guys with me? Okay. So remember, guys, the difference between someone who hopes for better future and someone who's committed to it, both are different. Both completely different, guys. They don't just talk about it, guys. They live emotionally. You don't need $1 billion to sit in your bank account to behave like $1 billion guy. You'll have to behave and believe in as is. Then someone will come back and say, how is in reality it is possible? If I'm spending money like a billionaire, I lose my entire amount. You're not operating from your belief of billionaire then. You are operating from scarcity mindset. And that's what difference is all about. Okay. Vision board coding is what I promised you all. What vision board is about, what and how it helps in small nuggets I'll give you. Why vision board? What does vision board talks about it? Vision boards are nothing but mental rehearsal for wealth timeline. Okay. Because your brain doesn't know the difference between what you vividly imagine and what you actually experience. So the platform which connects with you with the future and self is called vision board. It's nothing but a wooden plank of whatever size you think. That vision board is helps you on the physical reality set. It's a board. On that board you have a cut copy paste of collages, and that's what it is. But in reality, in quantum field, if you go back, it's just not images which you have cut and pasted in there. There are neural blueprints. Your blueprint of future self is there. When you look at your vision board daily, you are training your subconscious mind to believe that this is a new norm. So, a husband and wife who are attending in Soul Wealth Activation program, you have to sit together with your family in designing the vision board for you all. That's an activity you have to do it on a weekend with your children. So you basically cut what sort of a houses you want to live in. You basically cut what sort of a car you want to sit in. You basically cut the images, what sort of it. That's how you would communicate your vision, your value to your family, to your loved ones, to people around you. That's how you create this. It can be, uh, it can be, travel with your mother to a different, foreign country. It can be a religious pilgrimage with your mother. It can be a gift to your brother. It can be an iPhone giving gift to your own self. It can be an expensive camera which you want to gift it to your husband. It can be anything. It can be an expensive cycle which you want to, or a motorbike you want to gift to anyone. It can be anything, guys. But you have to keep it that on the vision board. Okay. The vision board gives you visual clues and which is linked to your subconscious programming, guys. Because if you recall, guys, word speaks of your conscious mind. Whenever you're thinking on conscious, your words think about it. But images program your subconscious mind. All subconscious mind, it keeps thinking because your subconscious mind, you know what research says, your subconscious mind has 60,000 faster to imagine than words. Your memory becomes 100x. When you're imagining in your gratitude book, it is 100. When you place the picture on the vision board, it is 60,000. Are you seeing the difference? And that's how vision board works in. Hence, I have connected that vision board onto this yourself. So you'll have to surround yourself with visual clues, symbols of wealth, luxury, generosity. Ask your kids to do it. Whatever goals which you have to have that goals and vibes. Remember, guys, it has to be high. It has to be a high vibe into it. Okay. Then last but not least, emotional exposure locks into your new timeline. How does this happen? The moment you feel your future, your brain starts rewiring into quantum field. Today we did that exercise. Remember, we have done that exercise of getting into a quantum field. That's what happens. So it's not your version which is looking at yourself. It is the version which is feeling deeply about you in your future connection. That's what is important. When you stare at your vision board and relate to your vision board, you will have to activate your gratitude, pride, and power. That emotional exposure has to imprint on your mind. And your journal and your vision board will connect to the universal whole. The universe follow your emotional blueprint, and that's how you have to do it. It has to be related, guys. And that's how it feels. Every time you feel your future now, you you are collapsing the gap between where you are and where you are heading to. You feel as if the reality of it is. That's what is all about vision board, guys. Your vision board, remember, is not a wish list, guys. People will put everything in the vision board as a wish list. No, it is a frequency mapping. You are vibrating and aligning with that future. And every image trains your subconscious mind to believe it, behave the way you are creating it. And that's what happens in your future self image, guys. And tomorrow, with this, we end the session. Please note down, who am I becoming? What does my quantum self believe in? What shifts can I make today? Along with those three questions which I gave you. With this, we are ending today's session. And tomorrow, we are talking about wealth conscious, the art of receiving. All right.